Action!
Dude, I tried to watch the Hollow Button battle.
No, 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 no!
Let me tell you something, dude. That label should be ashamed of themselves.
The following program is intended for mature audiences.
Welcome!
Most honest channel on YouTube. I would probably bet that.
What are you selling?
Podcast up for free. 7 episodes out right now. Trainwreck is the title of it. You can find it on Spotify, iTunes. It lives on YouTube in a playlist. You can find all episodes 1 through 7. 8 in the vault coming soon. Radio Public, SoundCloud, Castbox. You know.
Oh my gosh.
Let's get back to this battle quickly before we go anywhere else. I mean, dude, holy shit. Holy shit, bro. That was bad. Mics are not working right. They gotta fucking talk to the sound guy in the middle of the thing. I gotta be honest with you. I've seen things better organized in the underground fucking battle scenes than one that was supposed to be like a really big deal. Now, I didn't watch the whole show, obviously, but I just gave up on it. It's way too much cuts. Way too many cuts, dude, to have to do to make it a video. It's not worth it. Really isn't. So I moved on to something else. At least these fucking guys kind of know what the fuck they're doing. Pretty sure this is Don't Flop. Yeah, Don't Flop. Shotty Horror, Tony D. Yeah, unmute it.
Universe Unite. Okay. If you want to hit up Don't Flop, all the links that you need are on the screen right now. Please always feel free to contact us. This is the main event of the day. Have we done the flip? Have we chose who's going first? I'm going first, man. You going first? Alright then, cool.
I was supposed to hit that. And I forgot. They said I wasn't going to show up.
Some said I wasn't going to show up.
That's what the talk is
But that's what the talk is about. But I show up to the showdown to show up when the giant was asleep. Silently at peace, I advised him to move quietly and sneak beside me, but try and be discreet, cause if I wake, there'll be wakes. And I'm no longer tired in the sheets. You woke Goliath just as it was time for him to eat and climb into his seat, the king. The king. The new chapter of Mufasa. I put aside my pride so my pride could get a feast. Fuck your stripes. You tigers seem like new timers trying to compete. I thought you was the main man. All that raw talk and you just lying through your teeth. Oh, this is what you waited for? Me and you waging war on the stage for the sake of talk. Well, let's make them talk. It's unfair. You've been scared. Oh, this is what they waited for. Me and you waging war on the stage for the sake of talk. Well, let's make them talk. It's been fair. You've been scared since the day it started taking costs. I've played these thoughts, but I'm not here to take your title, Tony. I'm here to take your cards.
Come on, bro. Come on, bro.
See, it was the real deal when Real Deal said to give Tony your Tony Award. But I've got me some rhymes that'll leave him hospitalized. I came to give Tony a award. Class in session. The ruler's back with straight lines for drastic measures. Your casket's measured. Practice makes perfect. Well, I practice to the point where it's past perfection. I'm just battling my past perfections. They said practice what you preach. But I don't preach. You can ask the reverend. It's been a minute since I asked for blessings in my last confession. I don't preach. I teach. And I've got pupils that'll look you in your pupils and raise arms like they're asking questions, but they don't ask me. I got pupils that'll look you in your pupils and raise arms like they're asking questions, but they don't ask me questions. You need to give a man of my class room. Stay back like you have detention. You can't take away from Ad. I taught math a lesson. I'm unschoolable. They haven't given adolescence since adolescence. Test me and fail. F your circle. You won't pass the papers. I'll smoke him. Pass the papers. Fuck though. It's linguini linguistics. Pass the papers. I'm trying to... It's linguini linguistics. Pass the papers. I'm trying to give my nation dough. My donation of battle rap is past Earth's papers. Time to pay you past the papers, because you're about to be baptized with bars. So don't whine when the pastor passed the wafers. Tony D's dead. You want to know what he passed away for? I'm the predator. He's the same as when you ask your savior for a massive favor, and when prey meets predator, that's just nature.
Oh my God, that was beautiful.
But, holy shoulder blades, God's back. Holy shoulder blades, God's back. You are not martyrs. I said, you do not matter. It's God-like. If you're God-like, I'm God's father's godfather. Since I left, I've been streaming it, rowing. It seems it's upstream that you're rowing and you haven't got father. You put shuffle and mile on, but couldn't brang dough, so you brought back the godfather.
I hope this dude comes back.
And I couldn't bear it. It's tragic. That tear in the fabric is something Al Pacino, I'm on my Tony shit. Montana, not Tony's in this older prick that defends a title that don't exist. I'm over pissed out. Film a porno with your only chick just to show you it. I mean, I make you bitch wail and we can see your baby Moby Dick. Jesus feces. I said Jesus feces. Holy shit. I'll make a guitar plectrum from your skull if there's a bone to pick. Try handle bars and die like Hogan's lip. I got a boot. I turn sideways. I rock jabronis with you. Hype with your mouth around the side of your house. Shh. Right where Smokey shits. Snub nose in my scruff clothes. Eat shorts like Homer's kid. We was last seen in Tony's crib making it look like Scarface. And the last scene in Tony's crib. That's my first round in. Safe style blessed. I got 2 more rounds and plenty more space in that graveyard left.
I never heard this. Hold on.
He's alright.
Hold on. I've never heard of this cat before. So he could be great or he could be complete shit. Either way, I'm not gonna hold my opinion. I don't remember what I came in here for. Story of my life. Anyway. I don't know if this dude... When did this come out? 2014.
Alright, innit? Hey, Manchester, you fucking with me?
Oh, shit.
Alright. They said it wouldn't be a fair fight if I battled in Manny versus Shotty. I said, I hear that. Just means these people won't have that far to carry his body. That's why I'm standing there cocky. You fucking with the wrong man. This patch of stage, Islamic State. Your head's coming off. On cam. God damn. This one I'm running wild. So they gonna find this cat's head in a bag on Curry Mile.
I guess that was a neighborhood line.
I don't care if we in your hometown and habitat, and it's your first match back and you jammed it back with your fans and that ain't a handicap, chap. Could the plan I hatched was to shrink the planet's map so they exactly match the same dimensions of this stage where we're standing at. Now this is my world. You find a tone right at home. Yeah, imagine that. I came to shake Man City like Arab cash. I used to battle, listen.
Or shake.
I used to battle rap on street.
This more of a stage show. Typical City fan. To get it, he had to move from the main road. Say again. So that pedestal you put him on, I knock him off. Swinging Ricky Hatton haymakers. These punches, body shots. You got your...
Come on, bro.
Let me get...
That was good.
I used to battle rap on street. This more of a stage show. Typical City fan. To get it, he had to move from the main road. Say again.
Come on, bro.
So that pedestal you put him on, I knock him off. Swinging Ricky Hatton haymakers. These punches, body shots. You got your... Let me get to the punch.
Yeah, but you looked to the crowd like you wanted to pop.
That pedestal you put him on, I knock him off. Swinging Ricky Hatton haymakers, these punches, body shots. You got your head on the chopping block. If Tone acts like he in the swing of things, it's well executed and your noggin's off. Why is everybody gassing this bottle job? Because you put that together, then I light him up rags. That's a Molotov.
Nice.
A lit match and petrol potion. This clash the next explosion. Big flash the bread are toasted. Dispatch with said opponent. Impact the second row where chins crack, heads are swollen, ribs smash, legs are broken, sin stash, his threads are smoking. You ain't bothering me, bro. Bruv, if you talking spitting raps, this veteran goes in, this chat just extra potent. I step to you, run you, then keep it moving. Bitch, that's perpetual motion. Don't let the brother front like he ain't already ducked me once. The night I beat death and cooked that turkey like Sunday lunch, I was basking in my glory. Till this pair of fucking mugs got on stage, made the announcement and stole all my thunder. Cunts. He was cool for a couple months. Couldn't stomach it, got bubble guts and concocted some cover-up, but I got sucker punched. You said you was drunken in a state and got your cousin or your mate, who, by the way, MMA fighter, rumbles in a cage to punch you in the face.
Oh, shit.
If it's the truth, you're fucking waste. If it's a lie, shotty horror, so it's up there with the greats. It's different level. I did not have sexual relations with that woman, Bill Clinton.
Yeah. You obviously don't fight, bro.
They got weapons of mass destruction. We gotta get them level. Mark Duggan had a pistol, so we had to hit him level. It's lies.
I don't know who that is.
And they remind me of a movie, because The Great White was the star of that Jaw story. Unconvincing like Spielberg's Rubber Shark. But you know what done your dance? Let Tony remind you. When them shots fired, got shots fired, because Rowan ain't like ya. You go online, sounding your swollen vagina. Fuck, don't flop this, fuck, don't flop that. Couldn't keep the emotion inside you. We saw the King of the Dot footage. All your commotion been cyber. You act worse on the web than Toby Maguire in his role as a spider. Plus the bloke is a liar. And the reason is absurd to me. We didn't battle because you wanted to earn a fee and didn't want to work for free. If you'd have said that from jump, we'd have understood you perfectly. Instead, he committed perjury to save face. Instead, he committed perjury to save face when I knows it's fake. That's cosmetic surgery. You really? Why'd you do it, Shots? You really couldn't stop yourself? Because see, when you make up their story, it does look like a proper melt. That's why I ain't gotta kill you, because you've already topped yourself. I don't need a crowd or a squad to help. I sunned Adam from that dirt. He got bodied from that dirt like I'm God himself.
Well, that's round one. Make some noise for round one. All right.
my verse, he was like, quick. Team huddle, we need a rebuttal, I'm in deep trouble. Gemini, help me scheme something that means double. Locksmith, I know you got a name flipper a theme coming, and Mr. 13, nothing.
Well, you gotta be me, that is nothing.
And Mr. 13, nothing. Poisonous poets are Ian Daniels. I'll break down both your groups. I'm like the German manager reserving stamina. I'll take out Tony Cruz. It ain't a game. It ain't a game. One line would split toe like Shinobi shoes. I'm not your friend, I'm the photo. Try ID, I'll snap in front of your face like a photo booth. That means try with those heavy hands, it's metal bands, because that'll be your death tone. You got writer's block, I came to write on blocks. I'm talking about your headstone. You got away with killing words, I got away with killing rappers like Suge Knight and Death Row. So give the Lord salutes or it's auto-tune. We'll give T-Pain and correct tone. There's levels to this shit. Different zones, the distance shows. If this is a race, I don't mean race. We're just different tone. How are you still champ? You got beat off Ark, Def, Chris, and Osh. I don't see T in that picture unless it's with Kermit, but that's none of my business, though.
Yo.
You said you're a star on top with the presents.
How is it? Isn't that, it's insane that a picture of Kermit the Frog, that is one of the only memes that I really like, but it's crazy how everybody pretty much knows that one.
Fuck all that Christmas flow, but you can kiss the game goodbye when you're under this mistletoe. If we don't believe him, we question marks like Riddler's clothes. They'll get the bam bam before we deuce with two Bigelow.
Nice.
Bam bam deuce, two Bigelows.
Come on.
Give me dough. I'll put his mouth. The docs are gonna need to give him a new cheek. They said, why, Cleffy's Polly? I said I did it for a few G's.
That Bam Bam Bigelow is that's a classic.
Why, Cleffy's Polly? I said I did it for a few G's. Tone what you tone, cause if toe squeezing pumps, it's new sneaks. I'll stamp him like hot irons. I'm Brandon, old man like Bruce Lee. That's too deep. Cause Brandon's old man was Bruce Lee. For this weird diva with his cheerleader screaming, tell him, Tony.
Yeah. Oh shit. Fuck you. What does it give me time to say? Every time I watch one of these videos, bro, I'm gonna be asking you where the fuck is my hoodie at, goddammit. Trying to let people know what's up over here. You don't hear me though.
Keeps him around because against Real Deal he felt very lonely and he couldn't get his head in focus. If he doesn't have the fellas coaching, then he'll end up choking. But when he's with them, the buzz goes to his head and the pheromones are replaced by serotonin, and that made him forget who the king of this serotonin. But when I finish killing him, meet me at the bar. You're all buying drinks for free. I drink for free. If not, there will be a bar ruckus and I will not miss the tea. This knife ain't a joke. I say again. I said, when I finish killing him, meet me at the bar. You're all buying drinks for me. I drink for free. If not, there will be a bar ruckus and I will not miss the tea. The knife ain't a joke. I be like, why so serious? If you give me cheek, that means act lemon and get ice. If you're not gonna watch your Lipton tea, but let's talk about the schemes he's thieving. Charlie Clips told you he bites bars. Him and John to make a mean allegiance. I mean, we seen this against O'Shea. You had that title snatch scheme and it was seeming decent. But Ilmac said that to Bender, only he said title taken and Liam Neeson. And if you say you didn't see it, chill that. Because you referenced that exact battle that set the standard when you went against Ilmac. That's real rap. Fuck him. Fuck him. Prick. Let's have him broken up. Let's focus on each component that makes Tony up. As far as bars, he's a poor man's version of Chilla Jones's stuff.
Oh, shit.
That image he dons is the dun-dun-dun-duns. He loves hello so much that he stole his look.
Yup, I just saw that.
Mannerisms, well, he strokes his nose as much as loaded looks. If you notice much, just did it. That's That's why you choke like your opponent's holding you in the Cobra clutch, because you watch smack battles and clone them all there come across trying to pose like a phony fuck, but we know what's up, because it's hard remembering your bars when you can't remember who you are. T reckons he's T-Rex. He needs his little dot mob caressing his ass when he's projecting his bars. Well, yo, tell them they can watch me catch this body, then go back and pretend you was hard, or I can watch them catch this body when I leave this little fucking prick dead in their arms. I said, bruh, don't ever try and stare me down. You should know your 4 foot nothing little ass isn't man enough to wear my crown. Second round in, safe start best. I got 2 more rounds, 1 more round and plenty more space in that graveyard left. Yeah.
All right. So now we're shotty. We got round 2 on Tony right now.
Hey, yo.
Everybody hold it down. Thank you. Hold it down. Thank you.
Hey.
Round number 2 on Tone.
Jesus Christ, I'm like the second coming. This like premature ejaculation. Lot of shotty fans' hearts gonna be aching and breaking when his herb gets smoked early. That's waking and baking. Either lose or lose bad. That's the ultimatum you facing. Right now, he wish he never been born. He Matt Damon as Jason. He was counting on that hometown bias hat. You know, my rhymes, you quiet like a church mouse on a silent night. His rhyme, even the filler is getting twice the hype. You try to catch the wind by pulling strings. That only working if you flying cats. That's why you die tonight. That's why you die tonight. Unless you got an optician that rock with him, it's the only way to test the eye and eye. Cause out rhyming, man, no. That's an impossible task. You still spitting, uncle's advanced, I'm unswallowing bars, so face it, that gas in air like an oxygen mask. You know it's lights out. This just a shot in the dark. It's a message to his fans. You tell him all to stop joking. He ain't sick, he fake it. Like when you call your boss coughing, hello. You think he dope with a pen? Have you heard his version of Jump Around? Shit banging, right? Like unloading a skank. No, reload and focus again, and don't let this joker pretend that whole flow ain't stole from Graph's Roman's Revenge. Now that's too hip-hop for some of you. But if you know, you know. That's why this cowboy getting spun like a do-si-do. He's good for motis. His punchlines, man, good for a moti, though. Check Tony, bro. Check Tony, bro. And my wins versus losses, shorty. I'm Christian Slater doing very bad things. Each scene I plotted body after body, shorty. And you nicer than me? Well, because you got more fans than me. Naturally. You actually pursue this for a salary. This is something I do 3 times a year on a Saturday.
Damn.
You confusing talent with popularity, and I ain't with that shit shots. Not as long as Pharaoh Munch ain't out selling Rick Ross. You getting me pissed off? I'll be clear about it too. I'm like a bit of blind man, cause I don't want to hear about them views. Especially since we being truthful shots. We'll attribute 80% of them views you got to the dark-skinned youth with locks who was rocking the Gooner's top. The rest of your fan base considered lame because they between 12 and 15 and got Mosh Team in their Twitter name. You getting...
You got what? I guess there's a wrestling...
You getting slain, but they won't be okay with that. They'll be the reason for that grey area when this white noise fades to black. I'm stating facts. You can't live with me, mate. I'm hitting the stage, a class act. Like a nativity play, I'm booked for spitting them flames. My English lit, on fire, I did the math. Same direction, but changed course to drop science. It's not the wisest move. If he let his past battles fool him, they elementary. Universities for that real advanced schooling. No, I said they elementary. You need versities for that real advanced schooling. See, I put him to the test. They assessing and grading, but asking what they saying and they Change subject, cause your art, history like cave paintings, the education, private. Schooling to the public, you feel the tension. I repeatedly wrote lines for punishment. I'm trying to free Ross, kneel your ass still. 2-1, harsh deal. To a degree, that's a pass still.
Hi, we're the Browns.
Fuck, no, shut up. No, you're not. No, you're not. I don't believe you.
No. No, that's a pass still. I long since graduated from your level, fam. I mean, we the same school of thought, but you following my lesson plan. It's funny how the student body is what the head had planned.
This guy...
So if there's arms afoot...
Alright, but hold on. This guy is like daylight for me, I think. The scheme is there, I'm catching some shit, but I think I might have to watch another battle of his to see get a better sense of what it is that he's doing.
If there's arms afoot, you get torso. I won't leave you with a leg to stand. All I know is he chest and necks to lay waste at the veteran's hands. What I'm saying is this body gotta put him in a separate bag.
Yo, me and you, type to smoke the full bag and drink the whole bowl. But there's a difference, G. I have no kids to feed. I am nobody's role model.
Damn right. Me neither.
Ian Daniels, oh, it's not a crew, it's a mixture of brew and elixir. I'm not condoning that whole motto, that's so hollow. You'd rather do ciphers and drink with them guys that you linked and spend time with your kids, and that's some shit I don't follow.
That's ridiculous, man.
I can see it. Mini Tony approaching you, happy and vibrant, laughing and smiling, trying to climb up your lap with your rhyming, so you push him back and decline him like, don't bother that when he's writing, cause it's all about the show. You know, Clash of the Titans. You need to write raps and practice the Titan. You haven't got time to waste on your family surviving. You're on a champion's diet, but...
Hold on, dude. I knew it. Well, fuck it. We're doing it anyway.
But try to respect this, Tony. Your kids can't eat title defenses, Tony. I feel for them. Look at these infants guardian. It's like an infant guarding them. How do you think they feel? You keep disregarding them for drinks and pie and shit's disheartening. Bitch, fix your father. And I can't let you praise him. Cause he's about 30 with about 30 bouts and that man never paid him. He just raps to be famous. This is about reputation. Newsflash. There comes a time when a man has to hold up his hands and just actually say that he hasn't actually made it. This is no longer just your time you're passing and wasting. You need to be bringing back rashes of bacon for the clan you created. You want them kids to say, no, my daddy's the greatest. But nah, they're gonna say the father was a talent that was wasted, that frazzled out and faded. He put all his time in a battle rap, so daddy hadn't raised him. The pappy was the pavement. It's a shame you're so shameless. Alcoholism, skin has been aging, liver solidification and other symptoms it gave him. They see the old man curled up by the sink till he's sick in the basin, twitching and shaking. Their only Christmas wishes, you'll kick the addiction before the liquor can take him.
Oh my God. Fucking shit.
Classic move. Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's nasty.
Father of the year.
Fuck.
Iris hardened through marijuana in a beer, sat lethargic on his rear. He's probably on that cocaine ghost train. And too Charlie to be near. A young man's crying for his father, but nothing's father than his ear is spaced out. Looking like Bambi in the headlights. And I'm the car that's startling the deer. You and your peers appear to be stars because you peer at the stars and live by that garbage that you hear.
Oh, shit.
Wake up. Bright lights. Diwali in the clear. Epiphany, your kids just need the father to be near because rap's not working. Time you should quit, Tone. Your little family needs you. Go home to your kids, Tone. But let's talk about that press conference. Said he didn't even want the title. He had that little arrogant speech, all smiles flashing his teeth, talking about you're going to give it up after you and unanimous meet. You even said you wanted to drop it after the battle with Lee's fast and discreet. You get to keep an immaculate streak and say you haven't been beat, but you never wanted that title anyway. You're just happy battling guys you can savage and free. That title's your protection, so you don't have to travel the map and compete with the international CNC.
You just got called out, bro.
See, the real deal is, that real deal shit is something you still reenact in your dreams, so you'd rather stay here and get easy wins than battle someone you actually class as elite. But listen, you're 5 years older than man, Tony, and I'm 28. They said it's better late than never, that kid. That's very late. Yo, but listen, putting your fingers up like a dumb kid, that's a fucking shame. You came to Manny trying to floss like the king in a wooden chain.
I was waiting for that.
You're in Manny now, kid. You're in Manny now, kid. Look about a bit. Even though it is a fucking wooden chain, I'll get take no talks to wrap it round his fist and punch you the fuck out of it. Look where you are, sunshine. Make sure not to stare me down. If you're wearing a wooden chain of Jesus looking like a member of AC/DC, you're never gonna wear a crown. Yo, and the funniest thing about this whole shit is I'm bodying the fuck out of you. And only Locksmith thinks you've won. Look at him, screaming. The only one that thinks you won. And he's screaming. Please, Tony, let me drink your cum. Yo, listen, stop talking. You talk pure bowel. Why don't you take yourself off the stage and wipe your fucking sweaty head with that fucking dusty towel? I dare you. You will get kidnapped in this city. I fucking dare you. Yo, look at you. Emotional. Yo. What? What, man? Get the fuck out. Hey, yo, 2 months, a month, whatever, with this fucking little midget dissing me, I don't give a fuck. I done zipped him 3-0, and me and him made history. Don't flop, bitch. 3-0.
All right. Wait. Yo, final round of the evening, people. Final round of the evening. It's on Tony. Let's go.
Listen, I told Locksmith he had mentioned this, and he's proven it true. But if I got God's head hanging from my neck, what the fuck I do to you? And furthermore...
Stop it. Whatever it is, I don't want it.
You talking about my kids? That's a different palaver. Bruv, it was so contradictory. How could I fly around the world battling and then still do my bit as a father? Are you dizzy? Listen.
Saw some of this shit
Battle
coming
rappers
back.
expose bios. It's logical. I don't care. War's fair, so I don't care what they rap with a pen in their palm. In battle rap, I expose biological warfare. I don't care. When I rap, I'm penning napalm. Cyanide soliloquies. Yeah. Cyanide soliloquies. My breath got that death smell when I exhale. Poison lines going over heads like chemtrails. The Agent Orange... The Agent Orange orator, you wanted it, you got a war. It's too late to back out now. Somebody lock the door. Shock and awe. I bring a holocaust to Shotty's door. Bombs galore, rockets launch. Blood, guts, a lot of gore. I've exposed what's inside and I really show you horrorcore. He bitch made. He bitch made. That's his forte. You see, this diva act ain't staged. He really played a Broadway. This Tony's award, mate. This Tony's award, mate. I'll kill him.
No. Did he really just do that to you?
All right, cool.
No.
This Tony's award, mate. I win, and he gotta know. It's gonna be a real drag for man when I rock his horror show. I didn't just...
Nice.
Fucking bad, to be honest. To be quite frank.
I didn't just come here to collect my check. I'm strong-arming bars like a flex bicep. They voyeuristic. They came to see a next guy's death. If they stare well, they see it happen step by step. It's your funeral. It's your funeral. Coffins made, wreath. Preacher's on his way. It's good you got your people close by. They gonna wanna pray. Play gangster to win and die behind bars like Ronnie Cray. He thought he... Listen, he thought he had it in the bag and was on his way until this thriller jacket, and he thinking, but this ain't Shotty Day, okay? Okay.
South Park.
But it's deja vu. So when I was jamming on blocks, I mean, my line's popping. So I'm breaking down and bagging up shots. And speaking of it, every song's about the Zoots Road. So if you check every date on Adam's calendar, he's 2 stoned, and it means a...
Yeah, but you said I don't got kids or anything.
I thought you was fucking with me, Manchester. And it lead to a pattern in your battles. Ask the kids in the crowd. You know them bits that he forgets and starts dicking around? It's like last orders. And the bartender's kicking you out. You got a full pint on the table. You weren't quick enough in swigging it down. How is that applicable now? You ain't figured it out? Bruv, they call time in your bars because you can't finish a round. Yet they say... But they say Tony chokes so often, so Tone won't stop him. I don't pose no problem. I'm special, move stunning like Stone Cold Austin. Picture me, ruining shots like I'm photo bombing.
And that's the bottom line, because Stone Cold said so.
I don't care who I'm facing. Tone hits the pen and blacks out behind bars like the Aryan Nation. I'm airing you. I don't care who I'm facing. Tone hits the pen and blacks out behind bars like the Aryan Nation. I'm airing you, Ace, and it's getting air to the nation. You clearly the favorite. Them gambler guys got burned for their money, because that bet is like your comeback. A poor return for the money. You on your job, You on your job, I'm on my boss shit. I'm making you work for it, money, because you said you live for this. So it's got to be troubling, shorty. You getting comfortably bodied in your hometown by a middle-aged man who does this for a hobby.
Damn.
Whether that, yo. Yo, whether it's that poisonous legacy or the champion pedigree, from this point on, certain guys will remember me because I saw off Shotty like I'm modifying weaponry. I won't feel victim. I won't feel victim to Shotty's gimmicks. Of course, there's always space in your graveyard. You don't ever put no bodies in it. Yo. will not fall victim to Shotty's gimmicks. Of course, there's space in your graveyard. You never put no bodies in it. Except for Tommy Villis, but he's a little wally, isn't he?
That's it.
Yeah, we don't.
Say it.
There should be one in here.
Say it.
One out there.
I'm a monstrosity!
Hold on. Give me the fucking. A second.
Anyway, a center stage, I'll show you how to end the game. That hole you dug for Tony will forever stay an empty grave. But if you get to dwelling on it and you get dismayed, console yourself with this thought. You didn't kill me, but at least your rent was paid.
Nice. Alright, so the first 2 rounds seemed definitely more technical than anything. I had to watch that shit over again in certain spots because I feel like I might have missed a lot. Either way, it was good. I'll check out other shit. Clearly, as y'all can tell, I gotta fucking go and figure out what does she want from my life. I don't know. Check out the podcast. All that shit. Subscribe, hit the notification bell, do all that nonsense. I'll catch you later.